As the BP drilling disaster stretches into its second month, the slow-motion crisis has attracted the eyes of the world. Native American tribes, pushed down the bayou centuries ago, are watching their historic way of life ripped away from them by BP's crude.
In the Atakapa-Ishak, we have lived in the Louisiana region for time without number. Everything we need is here in this environment. Animal life, vegetation, everything. We have medicine plants, everything here.
Maurice start from that point where you see where we're passing from, all the way. We have 104 acres on the coastline, and we have 70-some acres in Bay Batiste. And when I came out here, it was, I mean, it was covered. Miles and miles of all what I seen. And matter of fact, I picked up a pelican. It was all covered up with all, and went into the land, and we called the president of the parish and told him, and that evening I came back, and they had about 30 boats skimming, picking up all. So they got right up on it.
Cleanup and containment efforts have increased significantly, but are disorganized and inadequate to deal with what is now the largest oil release in U.S. history.
What containment? If there had been containment, we wouldn't be talking all of these days later in this bay where oil came in 46 days after, the disaster. So 46 days after the disaster, more than a month, and we have death in the marsh. We see all the animals dying. So that's absolutely ridiculous.
In the nation's capital, the White House and Congress have asked tough questions of BP and have heard directly from the affected communities and conservationists from the region.
I'm pleased to announce that BP has agreed to set aside $20 billion to pay claims for damages resulting from this spill.
BP's agreement to a $20 billion fund to compensate the region for their economic losses is a rare victory for coastal communities and the White House's efforts to make them whole.
Already I've issued a 6-month moratorium on deepwater drilling.
The BP disaster and subsequent deepwater drilling moratorium has exposed how vulnerable the Gulf ecosystem is to the mistakes of the oil industry and how reliant communities are on oil industry jobs.
It's just devastating. I mean, there ain't nothing good gonna come out of this. All the horses are gonna die, and they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it.
As the Gulf Restoration Network monitors and responds to this crisis, they continue to need your help. Visit bpdrillingdisaster.org to take action, stay informed, and donate to their efforts.